So we're gonna have to redo the whole thing.
What? Just because of the audio?
No, the audio actually, I think I figured it out because I
Uh-huh.
ran it through this software and then I ran it through CapCut, and both of them were totally. I actually was pretty happy with the sound. Um, but like that side camera it's like way off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's way off, and then I'm standing in a different position in too many of the frames, so
Mm,
like nothing matches up. So,
damn.
but here's my thing.
Is this
We can,
is this good, by the way? I just figured I'd try to center myself.
yeah, looks good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it looks 1,000 times better.
Okay.
Um, what was I saying? Oh, we can do it
Centering
again,
yourself,
bro.
all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do it again. We don't need to do it in the morning when there's with the sun down, because what I'm thinking is we can just take that golf mat and just hang it over the door and then shut the door. Or get like a black sheet and hang it over that
We'll
window.
be we'll use the golf net. The
That's what I'm
black.
saying.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah, like that, because we're getting the white background anyway.
So it's on our list of stuff to do. But but Danielle and I, we have a blinds in the basement or in the crawl space that we have extra blinds that we're gonna actually put into that window because
Gotcha.
in general we want to cover that window.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
there's no timeline on that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we can kind of just makeshift it
Yep. Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
time being.
Well,
And
especially
then,
because the white net will take place of the other one. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking also, like, I can come up with a script for you two. We'll just knock out both.
Okay. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then, like, the B-roll, there was a couple shots that were great, and then some of it's whatever. I think that if I can get that gimbal to work,
Mm-hmm.
it'll come out much cleaner,
Okay.
if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Dude, we'll do it. I think it'll be, we can plan on doing it over break and stuff like that
Yeah.
since I have a light work week next week.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I told the team that we'd get it done
yeah.
by Monday, but I'm just gonna shoot them a no and be like, "Hey, like I want this to be as good as I can get it, and I just wasn't happy with the first take."
I mean, dude, it's just, we knew, it wasn't going to work out the first take. Like, that's why I said that I didn't think golf was going to be a thing, which is okay. Just
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, the nice thing is, like, I think we can just find like a time to do it. Like maybe, like you said, I know you got a couple days, hopefully that are light,
Mm-hmm.
particularly next week.
Yeah. Yeah, we
And
will.
I could just come over like midday or something. We don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. But it's up to you. I mean,
Okay.
I can do it whenever. I'm kind of going off your schedule. So,
Yeah.
how was your workout, dude?
It was good, bro.
It's good.
It was good. Yeah. I was just getting Zoom fatigue for a second. And so I just staring at my computer. So it was like, all right, I got to go. And it was the only time I could go,
Yeah.
So just did a pole day. I did total body yesterday, did a pole day today. And then tomorrow's going to be push
Okay.
day and then snowboarding on Sunday. So
Hell yeah. Where
yeah,
you guys
dude.
going?
I think we're going to go to Copper. Because it seems to be the most snow and the most open. So
Okay.
they actually got 3 inches. They're and 2 inches yesterday, 3 inches in the next 24 hours. So like, hopefully it just keeps coming, dude.
When you say the most open, what do you mean? Like they're like the most slopes are open?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Gotcha.
the most runs. Yep.
Gotcha. That's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah,
And this is
dude.
gonna be your first time on your new board?
No.
Oh.
I used the new board last year, bro.
Oh, okay.
Bro, what a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's Levis on the skis?
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's still goofy. He's still Levi, but no, he's good.
That's good.
Yeah, he likes to talk his trash, and say he can just smoke me on the mountain, but truth is it's not the case.
Well, I feel like as a skier he has the advantage anyway.
Well, it's just different, right? I mean, it's well, number one, it's not apples to apples. Number two, like my kind of riding, like sometimes I like to go fast, but I just like playing around. I like
Yeah.
going side to side, going the trees, pop out, do some spins, do some whatever, dude. Just
Yeah.
fuck around. That's the
Yeah.
fun part about boarding is just like just playing on the mountain and just finding every like when I'm riding, bro, I'm literally like looking at every single thing I can go play on.
Dude, that's hilarious. Well, I mean, that's you for sure.
Yeah.
No, I totally get it. Like, obviously, my algorithm will feed me snowboarding things occasionally,
Mhm.
and what looks like the most fun isn't speed. It's just like like super thick powder, and just being able to just go back and forth and shred and spin,
Dude.
maybe a couple jumps or whatever, and just kind of like, you're obviously in a beautiful scenery, so that
Yeah.
adds to it.
Yeah.
Um,
There's just something about it, bro. Like
yeah,
I I will like to like just rip a groomer once in a while, especially after a beer at lunch. And you're like feeling good and you just want to all right, let's send it a little bit. But for the most part, dude, it's just to me personally, it's just more fun just to carve, do some butters, do some like I like last year and the year before that I've been like looking up tricks to work on just like on normal runs just to like have first off get better on the board and just like challenge myself, like
yeah,
pick it up. Stuff looks a little bit steezier too because I always envy the guys that like roll past you and do like some sick shit and you're like, all right, bro, how do I do
yeah.
that?
I wouldn't know. I don't know what that is.
You will, dude.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
will.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not worried about it. Obviously.
Yeah.
Um. So, dude, I've been dying to talk to you about my new workout program for 2026.
Yeah. you're trying
Okay,
to you're trying to get rid of the short king body or what?
dude, short king body, no more, bro. No more. By the way, I want to make a public apology to Joe Rogan. Now that we're world famous, we that was not us. We do not condone any negative talk towards the boy. So,
That was just
um,
Bembo being silly, bro. And I think a
yeah,
lot of things just got taken out of context.
yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, well, I mean, that's just the internet. Like, what
Yeah.
pops is going to be, controversial, or
Oh, right.
you know what I
Any
mean?
anytime you tag the goat and say anything, it's gonna
Dog,
yeah.
I've been editing these videos, and I'm like trying so hard to like make like good hooks and this and that and that and this. And the video where he was talking about Outcast,
Mhm.
I thought was a banger.
Yeah.
I thought it was a banger. Like, I thought
Mhm.
I had a good hook. I had
Mhm.
good, like, B-roll in between. It was a good story. Flopped,
Yeah.
right? And then there was another one, I can't remember what it was, but I thought I did a really good job editing it. Flopped. And then that Joe Rogan one, I posted at a time and on a day that I didn't think was gonna get much, and it blew up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't really know. Like, I don't get the algorithm. I really don't understand it. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm
I
just
th
gonna keep posting.
yeah, I think, like, overall, I think it's just probably easy to say that just keep it natural, keep it do whatever,
Yeah.
and, like, organically, like, I don't think any of like, I think we can both say that we're both doing this just because we enjoy it and we wanna, you know
Yeah.
we're curious and we like talking about stuff that we enjoy. The goal is not to just pop off and
Yeah.
be like clickbait and shit like that. So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, yeah, and I think, obviously, like that is like fundamentally what we're trying to do, is just have a good time, just talk, just
Yeah.
BS. I don't really care about anything that comes along with it. However, I will say I spend a lot of time editing these damn videos and syncing them up and like finding like B-roll and just doing everything I can. And then to post it and it be 200 views. Fuck you and fuck everybody on the internet who's not watching. Like, fuck you.
Dude, there's just
God.
we're just not that interesting, bro.
I guess, I
Yeah.
guess, but it's
Yeah.
just like the amount of
It's
time
okay. It's
it's the
okay.
amount of time, and then, like, you know, the result from it is very
Mhm.
aggravating. I'm like, I might as well just, so this software allows, it just, like, clips up things for you.
Mhm.
I might just take it and just throw it up, bro, and just see if any of those go viral and to see if anything from our views change or anything like that,
Yeah.
because I spend hours
Mhm.
and hours editing between the podcast, the golf thing that we're doing, and then, uh,
Supplements.
supplements, everything else, bro. It's just
Mhm.
I thought editing would be the most fun and like, "Oh, I get to be creative and I get to do." No, I'm over it.
I feel
I'm
like
so
it
over it.
and I haven't been doing anything from that side of the house, so it's like I don't have really a foot to stand on
Yeah.
here. I will say I bet you when you get it down and you start seeing either what works or what clip like that stuff, I can imagine that part makes it fun, like
Yeah.
how much fun is it? Like, I have so much footage from like golf and snowboarding just from like my personal life. And it's just making little highlight videos and even my drone footage, like doing stuff like that is fun
Yeah.
and being creative. But when you're trying to scale something or you're trying to, I think it causes you to overthink a little bit too.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
like, yeah. And
I
when you just put hours and hours, dude, I mean, it's, I'm sure you sit there and it's like, dude, you want your flowers a little bit. Like you want recognition. We all want recognition, dude, of the work we put in. Right.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
that I think it kinda comes back to intentionality, like, my intention is for it to get views
Hmm.
and to get followers and to get likes and comments, and so the time I'm spending it like, the thought process that I'm putting into it is around that.
Right.
Whereas, like, the video that I made for your bachelor party or from when I went to Paris or my golf trip, like, those videos were a lot of fun to do.
Right.
It
Because
was
they're
it
memories.
it's a different well, it's a different kind of
Yeah.
creativity because 'cause I'm not doing it to go viral. I'm
Right.
doing it because I'm like, "Oh, I wanna, like, capture this trip and, like, the elements of the trip, the fun, the people, the experiences, the moments." And I can do it and I can sync it up to my favorite music and like I
Yep.
can play with like the beats and the lyrics and there's a lot of the creativity process is much different. It's much more personal.
Hmm.
Whereas like when I'm doing this, it's how do I get someone to watch this video for 20 seconds?
Right.
You know what I mean? And to your point, like nobody knows us. And okay, I'm not interesting, but guess what? Half the other people, all the videos I watch are not interesting.
Right.
You know? By the way, my algorithm is fucked. It is so fucked. The 2 biggest things that I'm watching right now is this guy who eats raw eggs in public places and, like, gets reactions. So, like, sits down, like, on an airplane, okay? And he has a dozen eggs, and he takes it out of his bag, and he puts it down,
Oh my
and he
God.
goes he smells the egg and puts it in his mouth, back to his nose, smells it, and then puts the whole thing in, and it eats the whole thing. And the person next to him was like, "Yo, just
Not
what?" It's
not like, is it cracked open and stuff or
no
just like with the shell and everything?
shell, raw
The
egg,
fuck
everything,
is
and at
wrong with
some
people, dude?
dude, get this, bro. There are parts where, like, when he eats it, like, a little bit comes out, so you know it's raw, and towards the end, like, the guy's not enjoying it. His eyes are watering, he's, like, trying not to puke. It's fucking wild. James Gates is not being recorded. Your shit sucks.
I had to
And we're back.
I had to exit out everything because like it wouldn't let me
Yeah,
join the studio or something. So,
yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
anyways, so you're saying how much you love your brother, how
Mm,
cool your brother is.
mm. My son, yeah, I raised a good boy.
You love saying that, bitch.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite thing, dude.
My wife
Okay,
makes fun of me. She says I drink too much on the podcast.
who says that?
My wife, she's like, "You're always drinking."
Yeah, I feel like you're always drinking water or you always have something with you.
Dude, I just
That's
have to
great.
have it in front of me. Yeah, yeah.
That's so good. That's so healthy.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's a good problem, but
you know how we both have those like big jugs?
mhm,
I find that if I have that with me all day, I don't drink as much. But if I have like,
a glass of water or something.
well, this thing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
it's just easier to drink out of,
Mhm.
and so I'm just much more likely to like
Finish
pop it
it.
open. Dude, I can't. I've got to be done with those nicotine pouches.
Yeah. It's a problem.
It's a problem, and, like, yeah, I know, and 6s are just so heavy.
Yeah, these are sixes. Um, I went to the store this morning because I ran
Yeah.
out, and I was like, okay, instead of buying a log, I'll just buy one, and I'll do sixes because I'm putting two threes in. Because like after like 10 minutes, I'm just like, I need another.
Yeah,
It's such a freaking battle, bro. Because I, they're great,
yeah,
especially for people who like sit behind a computer and stuff like that.
yeah.
It really is, and I really enjoy it at the gym, dude. Like, I really do enjoy.
Oh,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like I feel like that would make me sick.
No way, bro. There's
Mm,
actually I mean, take it for what it is. This could be just headline post, but, I did see that, if you take nicotine during a workout, it increases focus and,
oh, I'm sure.
and all that other stuff, and I'm like, "It makes sense.
Yeah,
It makes sense." It's just I'm such a freaking degenerate, that it just I naturally like I just finished my workout, so technically I don't need another one for a
right.
while. I just threw in another one.
It's the addict in you, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
if
I mean, obviously, I'm the same way, like, I love to feel like a buzz, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? But I feel like I'm early on enough in my journey
Yeah,
to where I can kick the habit,
totally. And
you
if I
know?
and if I feel like if I really wanted to, I could be done with it. Like,
Yeah,
I really it's not something I like I've if I put my mind to something, I can do it. Um, to me, it's just like it's not the worst thing in the world. If this is my naughty stuff, then so be it,
yeah.
you
No,
know?
I get it. I get why it's better than alcohol or
Right.
smoking crack or something.
Sucks
So,
that alcohol is so bad for you, dude, because it's so fun.
God, I would love to drink alcohol every day if it didn't make me feel like shit.
Yeah.
Now I don't even wanna drink, like, Sean and I texted Jeffrey and I,
Mhm.
and he's, like, a big whiskey aficionado, apparently.
Mhm.
He's got, like, real fancy bottles of whiskey, and he's like, "Hey, guys, I've got the next couple weeks off, like, we should hang out and drink some whiskey." And I just immediately was like, "Ah, I don't wanna fucking drink." I'm
Mhm.
down to hang out, like, I love Sean Nye, and it does sound like fun, but
Yeah.
I just really don't look forward to drinking anymore. I really don't.
Yeah. That's why, like, um I always think of the day after because I'm just like, I know it's gonna be fun in the moment and we're gonna have a great time and all that. But like the day after, my workouts take a hit, my sleep takes a hit. I'm irritable. I'm
Mhm.
anxious. Like I don't know. But on the mountain, I'm gonna have a few drinks. Like it's gonna
Time and
happen.
place. Time
Yeah,
and place. Time and
yeah,
place. No,
yeah.
I'm right there with you. Yeah. I
I
mean,
think.
when you're with the boys, I think that it's fun. It is fun. It is a lot of fun. In the moment, it
Mm-hmm.
is a lot of fun. I hate the night.
Mm-hmm.
In the nighttime, I get really bad anxiety
Mm-hmm.
when I drink and then try
Mm-hmm.
to go to sleep. Like, I know some people are like, "Oh, it helps me sleep." Not me. Like, I sit there and, like, I might fall asleep initially, but then I'll wake up at some point, and then, for whatever reason, dude, all the demons in my life come out,
Uh-huh.
and then I get really anxious, and I hate it, and then to your point, the next day, I don't get up on time, and then I don't go work out, or my workouts suck, and it's just a huge waste of my time.
Well, what I feel like one day, like if you take the next day off, then that day turns into 2 days
Yeah,
sometimes because you're just like you're out of your flow, you're out of your rhythm. You're like, okay, I need to recover on sleep. I need to do this, and yeah, it's I don't know. I wish there was alcohol out there that you could like healthy alcohol that like you could drink and then all of a sudden you're fine. It's
yeah,
like, but shit don't work like that.
yeah, and, like, I like tequilas, and it's okay, like, it's the best to, like,
Mhm.
kinda mitigate the hangover and some of the negative side effects. I love wine. I
Mhm.
love a glass of wine. I love the
Mhm.
taste of wine. I like
Mhm.
drinking and sipping it with pasta or a steak or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
but it gives me the worst hangovers.
Yeah.
It gives me headaches. I
But
don't.
it's one of the most fun buzzes in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
a good wine buzz,
yeah,
especially like at a good dinner.
Yeah,
It takes the cake, I
yeah,
think.
or like that, like when you have like a long day,
Yeah.
you know, dude. I'll never forget when I was in San Diego. I Some of my favorite memories was like just going to the beach and drinking this San Diego beer called 394 and just chilling, bro.
Uh-huh.
And like you don't do anything. You just sit in like a beach chair. You're watching the ocean. You're drinking 394, listening
Uh-huh.
to reggaeton or something like that, and just vibing. But
Dude,
now I'm just like, don't wanna do it.
I think also you just if you can, like, monitor it and be intentional with how you're doing it, I think there is a time and a place. I think there is a way to do it. I think more and more these days, people are, reducing alcohol, consumption. Like the old days, it was like you get home from work and you crack open a drink and you
Yeah,
have like 3, 4 beers. And that was kind of the old school mentality. And I think now, at least luckily, it's gone down. But at the same time, I mean, especially in the corporate world, how many times do you hear like, bars are open for a reason and people are at bars every day of the week
right.
and people drink. Last time I drank was like a while back, and I like was like, okay, how can I do this smart and then still have fun? And I was like, all right. And it says if I was talking with the homie about it, and it was like, okay, if you feel a buzz on your like too quickly, that's when know you don't need to drink another. Every glass of alcohol you have, replace it with water. Then repeat that cycle, and then just try to keep it to like 2 to 3 drink minimum.
Yeah,
And that's like this sounds like you know simple, like duh, drink water, because what you're doing is you're dehydrated. Like hangovers exist for a reason. Um, it's the oldest trick in the book: hydrate,
yeah.
hydrate, hydrate. But I don't know, man. I think
Well,
also just the older you get, the you're just putting poison in your body, and you're like,
yeah,
it's just not worth it in the long
dude,
run.
my and I can only speak for myself. That I love that in theory, but my intentionality goes completely out the window with one drink.
Yeah.
With one drink, I'm like, "Fuck, I don't want a glass of water
Right.
and have
Right.
to go piss every 10 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
gonna drink another vodka soda
Yeah.
or whatever the hell I get."
You're like,
And
there's
I'm not
ice. There's ice
yeah,
in it.
yeah, I'll drink water before I go to bed.
Yeah, dude.
I'll drink an Element or a fucking
Yeah.
Liquid IV before I go to bed. Leave me the
Yeah.
fuck alone. I'm drinking this tequila.
Yeah. It sounds all
Um,
good on paper, but like in the
yeah,
moment, bro, it's
yeah.
just we're all humans and we all want to have a good time. So, which I think is also good personally.
Dude, there's time and place. I'm down. Okay. So for example, with Sean and Jeff,
Uh-huh.
when that night comes, am I gonna bail because I don't want to drink? Of course not. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna have sip on whiskey. I'm gonna have a great fucking time.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? There's gonna be times at GRC where I'm like, okay, let's have a shot. Let's take a drink.
Yeah.
Let's do my thing.
100%.
There's no
100%.
question. I'm down to have a good time.
Dude,
I'm just saying,
do it.
I just don't look forward to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Do it like Wolf on Wall Street, where he like him and homeboy are about to do a fucking quaaludes, the old school quaaludes,
Yeah,
and just clean out your system, work out heavy leading up to it, and like earn that motherfucking party,
yeah, yeah,
like
totally.
earn that shit.
Yeah.
Clean out your put a fucking enema up your ass, like clean out your system, dude.
That's a party in itself, dude. What are you talking about? I'm gonna drink while I do it.
Yeah, dude.
That's too funny.
I know. I want to get to a point where we can get like IV drops afterwards. It's like just
Yeah,
have someone come to, dude. We should plan that for GRC. Not even kidding. We
yeah.
that
We
might
should
be,
definitely bring something.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
But then
what
if you're planning that, then you're expecting yourself to.
I know.
But I'm not. I was so upset with the way I played that last day in that golf tournament because we were so hungover. Give it. We had an amazing time the night before. That was one of the best nights. That was one of the best times. But I'd rather not be shaking over the golf ball
Oh
and
yeah,
throwing up and like, nah.
yeah.
I'm not about
Well,
that anymore, dude.
I just can't lose to somebody with a gimmick putter. If I
Yeah,
lose to somebody who has a ice cube putter, like that's a problem.
yeah. I
That's a
lost to the
problem.
mustache guy, dude. I'm pissed.
You lost. I thought you played Miles that day.
Mm-mm. No, I played some guy, I think he was a cop or fireman. I don't know what he was, but like he was just on point, and him and I were fairly matched, and
Cool.
there's no reason why I should have lost, but it was my own fault.
Okay.
Like I lost for a reason.
Okay.
I didn't play well, and I was mentally weak. Like I wasn't mentally there for myself, and because I told you last time we did that, I was drinking too much at the time, and I was just in a weird spot. So I'm really excited for this time because I don't plan on going hard. You know,
Yeah.
I want to play well.
Yeah. The first night's the most dangerous night because everyone's gonna be feeling it. It's gonna be vibes.
Yep.
They're all gonna be fresh.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean? And like the next day, the thing is the next day is scramble,
Uh
so
huh.
it's not completely on you. You don't have to have a great game.
Yeah.
You can just be like, "Okay, I'm gonna hit good shots, and the other guy's gonna hit good shots, and, you know, we'll scramble and make it work." Particularly for me because my handicap is so high, they're gonna put me with some
Ye
ace.
yeah. Yeah, you're
So,
gonna be
like,
chilling, dude.
I'm chilling, bro, so
Yeah.
all I have to do is make maybe a couple putts, you know, put maybe stripe one down the fairway, you know?
Uh, yeah, it's gonna be good, dude.
Yeah. Well, every time we play scramble, like, my partner and I don't think I've ever lost scramble because
Yeah,
I
I
we just crush it. We just crush
yeah,
it.
yeah, I would say Scramble is a really fun format for me because it does take the pressure off of having to be dialed the whole round, and then you can take, you know, it's like you can I will say there's pros and cons to it because if, for example, if your partner hits it in the fairway, it gives you like the reason to like kind of swing harder and like
Yeah,
send it. Well, it kind of fucks you up in your overall game because your tempo is off. You're trying to crush the ball. You're not
yeah,
playing your own game. But I don't know. It's fun, dude. No matter
yeah,
what.
yeah. No, I dig it, bro.
Yeah.
I dig scramble. Um, so let me tell you about my because I know we don't have all the time in the world. Um, I wanna tell you about my workout program for 2026, bro. So I kind of alluded to it the other day when we were together. So I'm gonna change the entire structure of my skeletal system,
Okay.
okay? I'm gonna work on correcting my kinetic chain. So first, I gotta start with my ankles. So I've been watching a bunch of videos on, um, basically how I can fix my posture, the way that I walk, the way that my hips move and everything. It all starts with my feet.
Uh huh.
So I just bought barefoot shoes
Okay.
to have like wider toes so that my toes will be a little bit more spread out. Okay. My ankles, I've noticed, kind of concave a little bit, which brings my knees in. And so I have a little bit of knock knee. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to strengthen the arch of my feet so that it corrects the angle of my ankles, right? Which is obviously going to have an impact on my knees.
Uh huh.
And then I'll be getting those slant boards, those
Yep.
like those small little slant boards to kind of help strengthen I guess it would be the abductors in my legs,
Uh huh.
so they're pulling outward more. And then for my body, I'm going to fix. I don't know if I really have a severe case of um, anterior pelvic anterior pelvic tilt, which is like where like my lower back kind of comes in, my belly shoots out, and my butt kicks back. I don't think mine's as bad as some people I've seen on the internet, but I'm just gonna pretend like I do and take like, you know, precautionary measures to fix it. And then the next one's really hard. So I've been working on my transverse abductor or abdominals, like I told you.
Uh
So
huh.
like the suck-ins. Um, but along with that, I want to lower my rib cage. So I don't know if any of this is possible. I don't know if I can do any of these things, but I suspect that my rib cage flares out forward, and so I'm like been doing research on how I can reduce the flare in my rib cage and lower the position of the rib cage altogether. Okay,
Wow.
and it boils down to a few things. So I've got to be really diligent about stretching, recovery, that sort of thing. Also, I'm not doing anything with my lats, like outside of doing pull-ups occasionally. I'm not really strengthening it. And in order to help like slim your waist, the your lats go basically almost all the way down to the
Yeah,
top of your hips.
yeah.
And so that plays a big part of it.
You don't do a lot of lats?
No.
What? That surprises
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, for a few reasons. One, because I kinda just got away from it, and then, like, remember when I fucked up my arm?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
completely got away from it, and, like, 2 years ago, when I fucked up my shoulder, narrow grip lat pull downs hurt my shoulder for whatever reason. So, just a culmination, I mean, these are all excuses, I just kinda got away from it,
Mhm.
and then the other thing is, and people don't realize this, and I don't usually care, but I'll just share this. When I have to change out the lat pull down machine equipment, I have to stand on the fucking thing. Okay? So, like, when and then usually I don't care, okay? But, like, there is an aspect where I look around, and if any of my gym crushes are around, I go do something else. I'll come back to this later.
Oh, dude, that's
Yeah.
sad, bro.
Yeah, it's I mean, it is what it is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I own it for the most part, but not when beautiful women are around. There's no way I'm fucking submitting myself to that vulnerable
Dude, you know what you
fucking
do? You go
situation.
up and you go, "Hey, I can't reach this. Can you
Yeah,
do it for
that's
me?"
really good. It's actually hilarious, dude. That's I "Hey, could you fix this for me?"
Yeah. By the way, I'm Quinn.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. No, that's
Um,
awesome though. But I mean,
yeah,
dude, that I mean, obviously I think you can manipulate. It makes sense, dude. It's how much I mean, mind to body, right? And if you're intentionally thinking about doing that and you're I mean, dude, I think it makes complete sense and it's not like you're going to be it's just like you're correcting your posture in a sense,
yeah,
right?
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
No, and then, like, I'm trying to, like, be, like, more mindful about, like, the way that I walk. Also, that's another thing is I'm trying to relearn how to walk
mhm.
with my feet and be able to hit the ground properly and then using my toes to push off. If I had it in me to just walk all over barefoot, totally would.
Mhm.
But I'm trying to be more mindful about that and then keeping my feet straight as opposed to, like,
Yeah,
splayed out.
you used to walk really wide.
I know, and I've tried to correct it as much
Yeah.
as I can, but I'm trying to get it even better.
Yeah.
And then
Are you doing a lot of like single leg stuff where
oh, yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Cuz
A lot of single
that's
leg stuff.
yeah, that's a
Yep,
game changer just that will
yep,
straighten you up too.
yep, and then from what I understand, like, myofascial release is really important, so I've got my lacrosse ball. I roll out
Mhm.
my feet every day. I
Mhm.
need to be better. I need to be better. My calves aren't terrible, and like my soleus muscle, I'm usually pretty good about stretching it. My anterior tibialis, I need to be better about. And then my adductors and abductors, I can almost do the splits, but
That's
um,
wild.
yeah, I'm like pretty close. But I just am not as disciplined with my abductors, so the outside and like
Mhm.
my IT band.
Gotta do the
I need to
good girl,
be.
bad girls.
I do them all the time.
Yeah, those
I do
people say what they want. Like they're such money machines. They're so
money.
good. Yeah.
Money. Dude, so I can't remember what it's called, but it really opened my eyes to how weak my hip flexors are. So
Mhm.
essentially, like, I have like a box, like a 12-inch box, and I do like a side plank, and I
Mhm.
put 1 foot on the box, like the interior part of my foot on the box, and I just hold that static,
Mhm.
and that activates my hip flexor.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy, bro.
Dude,
Um,
I did with sorry
Go
to
ahead.
cut you off.
No, you're good.
Yesterday I worked out with Sal and you know Sal's a beast and he had us doing we put a box and then we put our feet in the TRX bands and then did like leg lifts in the air to your above your abdomen and stuff like that. And I was like, I remember that exercise used to scare the shit out of me, but I've been like working on my hip flexors more and more now, doing like leg lifts and stuff like that. And I couldn't believe how much easier it was for me. And I was like, this is not even, this used to be so hard,
Love that.
so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the hip flexors is so crucial. I mean, everything
No.
starts from the core, dude, and the bottom. Like the older you get, you just realize, like, dude, I'm not trying to. It's nice to get big. It's nice to do all that stuff, but you can't like dismiss your core. You gotta
Yeah.
do core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for like my waist or my neck down.
Mhm.
Now I'm also going to be doing things from the neck up. So I unknowingly came across this new trend called looksmaxxing.
Mhm.
Okay. And there is some aspects of it that I think make complete sense. Some of it is completely the fuck out of there. Okay. To the point in which people are taking hammers and hitting their face, like right here on the eye bone, on both sides or like on their jaw. And basically, the idea behind it is it creates these micro fractures and then builds up. Like, I don't know if it's tissue or if it's cartilage, but gives you an appearance for higher cheekbones and stronger jaws. That's
Ugh.
wild.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
wild.
that.
I'm not playing with that. Yeah, this is like young people that don't know what the
Right,
fuck they're doing.
right.
But I came across this guy named Oscar Pytel or something like that. I don't know, some English guy, and he makes a really, really good argument as to what makes people attractive and unattractive. And his whole argument is the width of one's palate is what makes people look really, really good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because it raises the maxio. What is it? I can't remember what this bone is called, but it lifts it up, gives you higher cheekbones,
Orbital?
orbital bones. Yeah, but I'm thinking of like there's like a specific part of your like your face,
'Kay.
like your cranial face. God, I can't remember what it was. Um, when you build that up and you learn how to position your tongue properly in your mouth, it not only raises that part of your skull, it widthens your palate and also pushes your jawbone forward, which gives it more of a defined look.
Interesting.
So when people have their tongues down here, like resting on the lower part of their mouth, what tends to happen over time is that their jaw drops and they start to create like almost like a double chin. And the way to
Interesting.
create that, the way to fix that, his argument, it makes complete sense. And he goes into really good detail and depth about it, is that your tongue should be at the top of your mouth at all times. So the technique is called mewing.
Huh.
Mewing. I feel like you did this. I think you do this unknowingly, and I'll explain here in a moment. But so that's one technique is you can do mewing where you just put your teeth together, lock your tongue to the top of your mouth, and like try to focus on like the back third of your tongue touching almost like your throat.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you'll feel the pressure like almost under your jaw. And the harder you suck, if you suck really hard, then it becomes what's called hard mewing. And essentially what happens is, and I don't know the science behind it, but your tongue can create like 700, I don't know, pounds of pressure. That kind of seems kind of
It's the
crazy.
strongest muscle in your body is
Whoa.
your tongue. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
anyway, that's
Yeah.
that's crazy. It makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. But it creates a tremendous amount of pressure on your upper palate when you do hard mewing, and that's what's pushing out your face, creating stronger cheekbones, bringing your jaw out further, and giving you like a better jawline. Okay.
Interesting.
Now he has another technique that I'm a little bit scared of because I have all that dental equipment in. It's called thumb pulling. Okay. So essentially you go up to a wall, you put your back to the wall. Okay. You take your two thumbs, you take your chin, you tuck it, make as many like double chins as you can. You take your two thumbs and you push up
Mm,
and out. And because you're doing it to yourself, like if you do it to a point where you're hurting, like don't do that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But his whole thing is do it for 8 to 12 seconds at a time. Like do like 8 to 12 seconds for 3 minutes. So you just keep going back and forth. Like you hold it for 8 seconds, and then you have like this technique where you walk away from the wall, and then you push your thumbs up, and then relieve the pressure from your thumbs.
Huh.
So hold it, and then step off, and then you go and do it again. And you're supposed to push up and out, and that's what's going to broaden your the width of your palate.
Interesting.
Okay. And then, but the key is to mew, because the only thing that's going to keep it from receding back to its normal spot or its old spot is by putting your tongue in that position, in that mewing position. and it's going to help keep that palate tight and high while pushing the jaw forward.
Hmm.
Okay. This is why I think you unknowingly have done it your whole life. And I don't know, like only you can tell. Okay. You have really good defined like underneath here. You don't have like the best like these muscles right here. They're good, but they're not like, like some people are just like fucking their way out there, but you've never had braces.
Mm.
And his argument, and this makes total sense, is that your tongue needs to act like a retainer. And if we all learned how to keep our mouth shut and you constantly keep, he just calls it like proper tongue posture, then your teeth are going to align as you grow and develop.
Oh,
If you think about it from this perspective, and I thought this was really interesting, what animals out there exist that have crooked teeth?
interesting.
Lions don't,
Yeah,
hippopotamuses don't, sloths don't, dogs don't, right?
Remy does.
Yep. Well, yeah, but she's a gremlin, dude.
Yeah,
She's made from she's different.
yeah, yeah.
But
But yeah.
but as humans, like we've been like biological or historically speaking, like we've always had to chew our food. We've had to learn how to swallow our fruit properly as we've gotten, more advanced technologically, and life has become easier. Food has become softer. We don't we've stopped learning how to use our noses to breathe, and we use our mouths to breathe.
Hmm.
And this is what's causing a lot of issues with, obviously dental issues, as well
Sleep.
as like sleep issues, sleep
Hmm.
apnea, all these things. Um, and then I don't know if you knew this, but I've always chewed. Um, like I have this little thing that I chew in the shower for my jaw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I know the Jawser size or whatever that
yeah.
thing.
It's like jazzercise, but I
Hmm.
don't like it. I don't like the front thing.
Hmm.
So they're like it just sits in the back. It's like these two little things that I put in the back and then chew.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, and then I'm also working on the muscles in my face. Okay.
Okay.
So in the morning, when I'm doing my business, when I first get up, I do a series of exercises on the toilet instead of looking at my phone. So the first one is I take my hands, I spread my forehead, and then I try and squint as much as I can. And that's going to build your eyes have muscles right here.
Uh-huh.
And the more you build it, the more like profound and more like pronounced they become. And you get like these what's called hunter eyes. But I'm just trying to build up the muscles in my eyes. And then I've got a whole series of other things that I do
You're
too.
just gonna look completely different in a year.
I
Everyone's
have
gonna
no
think you
idea.
got surgery or something.
Well, I'm obviously like looking at myself. I don't think that I don't like some of the before and after pictures. These people are like they're fat and unhealthy and they have puffy faces and they're just like you can just tell they're not taking care of themselves.
Hmm.
I'm not sure that I'm going to have as dramatic of a difference, but I would like to document it for sure
Yeah.
and just see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, if anything, I mean, obviously aesthetically, if that's what you're going for, then
Well,
that's
I just want to
that's
try.
one
I
thing.
mean,
Dude, what do you? Well, that and just at the end of the day, it's pressure release, it's muscle release. It's only going to help, dude.
totally,
Overall, you know.
totally.
I mean, how many times have you gotten a massage and then they do this and
Yeah,
they do that part? I'm like, dude, that part alone. Like, I
yeah,
love every aspect of massage, but when they do that, and then you're just like, and then your head and just weird parts that you never think about. There's muscles everywhere.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
and
cool, man.
what I like about Oscar, this guy Oscar, and I'll send you his LinkedIn and everything, or not his LinkedIn, but his Instagram
Uh-huh.
is he talks about the fact that like everything in your body is interconnected, and if you want to see real difference, it's not just about doing these like out of the box crazy techniques. It's you have to live a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
You have to exercise, you have to eat clean, you have to get good sleep, you have to do everything properly in
Uh-huh.
order to get the best results possible. Gut health is important, the whole nine. So he's just very holistic and I really appreciate that. And if you look at his transformation, it's wild.
Really?
It's wild. And
Damn.
he also talks about like just the size of the palate also helps you smile bigger and you start to see it in like good looking people. I don't know. He does a really good job of breaking it down. So I'll send you his information. But
That's
um
dope, dude. That's like I mean, you're at the point in your fitness journey. I mean, dude, you've been working out for so long. I think it only makes sense to just really try to maximize more and more. And to your point, I think that's like I think the everyone's like, oh, what's the secret sauce? How do you be so healthy? Like even when I see like really fit people, I'm like, dude, how did you get there? At the end of the day, bro, I don't think there's any specific workout program. I think it's consistency
yeah,
and everything that you're
yeah,
doing. It's literally a lifestyle.
yep,
You know what I mean? So I love it,
yeah,
man. I love
yeah.
it.
Cool. Well, I
That's
know you
dope.
gotta go. I know you gotta go. I
I
know
got
it's
a
time.
little bit longer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see, man. Like I think the only thing that I'm worried about is all that shit in my mouth.
Hmm.
So like the mewing, I've been doing pretty consistently, and I feel like my tongue posture, even at rest, is much better. I've never really noticed or thought about my tongue posture until I started thinking or researching this. Um, but it's the thumb pulling that scares me a little bit. So I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go very hard on thumb pulling. I'm just gonna try to be as mindful as I can about it because like obviously I have a bunch of stuff in my mouth that I don't know what happens if it shifts, if it,
Right.
changes. Is it good? Is it not good? It's probably not good if it shifts too much. And also, like, I, I'm my face isn't like ugly. I'm not like puffy. I don't have
Right.
like, I'm not, I would like a nicer jaw
Right. Who wouldn't?
and maybe higher cheekbones. Yeah, but who wouldn't?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not like over here like, oh, dude, I mean, honestly, bro, if I don't look like Brad Pitt in a year, I'm fucking suing this Oscar guy. That's all I'm trying to say, dude.
Dude, I think it's gotten better over maybe, or maybe I'm just so used to it, but I've have really bad TMJ. And like anytime I go to the dentist, they tell me, they can, you know, get me to a specialist and stuff like that. But Danielle said that they're gonna probably have to like either break my jaw or do some kind of crazy shit because it's pretty bad, bro.
Dog.
Like when I choose certain things, like it's like crack, crack,
Yeah.
crack, crack. Yeah.
Um, so going back to this Oscar guy, I don't know if mewing is gonna fix that per se,
Right.
but he just talks about how like if you do it properly, if your teeth are touching and your tongue is in the proper position, your jaw will align perfectly over
Interesting.
time.
That makes
That's
sense.
the whole theory behind it. And he
Hmm.
even talks about like if you don't do it properly, you will develop things like TMJ.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'll just send you his information. I'll let
Yeah.
you do whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
But he just seems really reasonable. He just
Yeah.
seems really reasonable. So,
Or just
you know,
grow a beard and hide it all.
yeah. Well, I'm just talking about it from like a oral
Totally.
health perspective. Like I
Totally.
would hate
Totally.
my jaw to be like,
Yeah. Oh, dude. I am not lazy with certain things with my health, but I probably could be better about that. It's
yeah.
like I wake up, I wear a mouth guard every night, and it's like I wake up in the mornings and I can tell I was just grinding all night, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like sore. I'm like sore from it, but that's
Yeah.
good. Like it's at least it's like getting a workout. I feel like I'm working out at night because of my
Yeah.
jaw.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny.
I those chewy things that I have, bro, it burns.
Hmm.
Burns really good. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's
So
dope, dude. You're starting that first of the year.
I've been practicing last week and just
Hmm.
researching it.
Cool.
The chewy things I've had for years.
Yeah,
I've had for like maybe 4 years, bro. 3 years. Yeah, and
nice.
I can definitely feel like the muscles, but like they make it sound like you're gonna have these huge fucking jaws, and that just isn't the case.
We're
You
gonna
know,
see you in 6 months, and you're gonna be like Johnny Bravo or like America Dad, like you got the butt chin and everything, dude.
dog. I think that's what Sal did. I think that's why Sal looks like a superhero. I think he's secretly doing face exercises at home, dude.
Dude, he's doing all of it, bro.
Yeah, he's so
Handsome
funny.
bastard.
Yeah, dude, when he came back from the Air Force, bro, he looked like a superhero. Like, I
Yeah,
don't mean just his body. I mean like his whole
totally,
face. Like he looked
totally.
like he came out of a fucking comic book.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when I worked out with him yesterday, I'm like, okay, how do I keep up with this motherfucker? I'm like,
Yeah.
Operation Chase Sal. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's hilarious.
yeah.
Um, Really quick, I think I want to just quickly chat about the pod with the boys and GRC.
Hmm.
Let's get that literally the week before we leave.
Yeah, Because the excitement will be there, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just get them. Let's just lock it in
Okay.
after this call, or at some point in the next day or two.
Okay.
Just get it locked in because I don't want to have to like scramble to get it done. I know we both have a lot on our plate, so it's like
Yeah.
sometimes we just kind of get lost in the sauce, and next thing you know, we are scrambling to get something done.
Yeah. Do you wanna swing first? Or do we wanna
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's obviously I'm more happy than like more than happy to let you take the lead on that, and then
Okay.
I can just follow up and be like, "Hey," and then we'll schedule the pod on this day.
Okay. That
You see what
works.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Okay. Did you order the
Yeah.
white screen?
Mhm. Yeah, I haven't checked on it's pretty safe to say it's not gonna be here for, like, a week, I'm sure, but it's always fun when you order something and then it just magically appears in a couple days, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh, dude. So I bought this thing on TikTok to help clean the inside of my car's windows because you know how like the anti-frost or whatever kind of like
Mhm.
fogs up your window. It is the biggest piece of shit in the whole world. I'm pissed. I'm so
They
pissed, dude.
gotcha.
They got me so good, those bastards.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was like I mean, it wasn't like, it was $7, but
Right.
plus like $4 shipping or whatever the hell it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
And it comes and it's like, dude, I could have just grabbed a rag and got
Yeah,
it done. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck was I thinking? I was pissed.
We've all bought those silly
Damn it.
gizmos, dude.
Oh, fuckers, dude.
That's fucking funny.
You know. So, all right, man. Well, I don't have anything else, bro. Fucking just
Yeah,
we'll make today kind of a quick one, and you can go do your thing. Are you excited for tomorrow with the
yeah,
fam?
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. It'll be fun, man. So just gonna do some family stuff today and then
Okay.
I don't know, just lay low tomorrow and then do dinner. So
Okay.
get some
Cool.
stuff done around the house.
Okay.
Fucking suburban shit, dude.
Make sure you're good and you don't have any responsibilities for Sunday, so you can go and enjoy the day.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I love it. I love
All
it.
right. All right,
Uh,
player.
all right, brother. Well, I love you, dude. Good to see you as always, Amy.
Yeah, you too, man.
We'll get Sean Nye on the cast once he gets a brand new phone or whatever the hell his deal is.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. That's so funny.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a
Yeah.
fun one. And then I'll also one other thing. I'll start being a little bit more aggressive with the prospecting at the new year.
Okay.
I just figured with everything going on
Yeah.
and just getting the ad agency settled and just
Yeah,
figuring
yeah.
out everything is cool. Because I know that we want to have more guests on, which I'm 100% for. It
Yeah.
just is like, you know, I just want to be strategic and know that I have like the time to prospect.
Yeah. No, I totally get it, dude.
So, all right, big dog.
All right, man. Well,
All right.
deuces, bro. I'll see you manana.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
Peace.
Peace.